Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to the Thursday edition of Daily Trivia Live. I'm so excited to be here with you today. It's Carolyn here with you. Now, I saw some people in the chat asking about the hints for the day. Those hint videos are over on Instagram, so if you're not seeing those, go ahead and follow Swagbucks Official after the game, so you can get in on that action as well. We want you in on that. Also, it seems like people like the music, which I myself like, so I was excited about that. And I did see one person say it reminded them of Bridgerton, which me too. And also I did see a Stuntship said that it reminded them of SpongeBob writing his essay, which just made me laugh. So thank you for that. I got a giggle out of that. I also wanted to shout out, I think it's Awaking Cell said they had a Pop-Tart in the toaster, and I was wondering if they should take it out. And I would say go ahead, take that Pop-Tart out of the toaster. You definitely have time. Just for future reference, we do like to wait a couple of minutes just at the top of the game, just so we get those stragglers in the game too, because we want absolutely everyone to be here with us for our daily trivia. You know what I mean? So we just like to give those people a few extra seconds to join, just in case, someone's on their way home from work or what have you. They need a couple extra seconds in the car before they can get settled and get ready for our daily trivia, because we don't want them to miss out. There's just so much fun to be had here at Daily Trivia Live. But yeah, we're close to the weekend, Memorial Day weekend. If anyone has any fun, awesome plans, write us in the chat. We're in LA where it's a little bit cold and gloomy, so if anyone has any thoughts for fun, slightly overcast Memorial Day activities, write those in the chat too. I personally would love to know. And we've got a new baby, so we're looking for things that are baby friendly to do. Maybe take a walk or something like that. That's kind of the baseline idea, so anything more creative than that, I'm totally down for. But let's do it, y'all. It's Lucky Penny Day, and I'm glad you turned up for the Thursday edition of Daily Trivia Live, the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. To coin a phrase, you'll need to use your noodle as you play for today's grand prize. Let's take a look at that. That's $1,000, and everyone who can correctly answer my 10 multiple choice general trivia questions, we'll split it. In this game, you'll earn 1 bonus SB for every question you get right after question number 1, even if you've already been eliminated. If you win the game, they're automatically added to your prize. Otherwise, you'll have to claim them at the end of the game to keep them. Don't forget to do that. The first time you get a question wrong, as long as it's before question number 10, you can rejoin to get another shot at the grand prize, either using SB or with a free rejoin. Click the plus sign in the top left-hand corner of the main menu anytime the game's not happening, and get free rejoins by watching videos. Also, as you may see on your screen, this week is a second chance week, which means you're getting 3 free rejoins just for playing today. They'll be credited before Tuesday's game begins. Also, each game we give away 5 100 SB prizes to 5 players who win and claim at least 1 SB in the game. Here are Wednesday's winners. Let's check those out. Everyone else, keep playing and claiming, because next time the winner could be you. Those people, by the way, have already been credited. Those SB should be in your account. But all right, back to our game. We're going to let the comments collect in a jar. Get rid of those so they're out of here while we get this game started. Here's question number 1. While sitting down for a meal, where are you supposed to place your napkin? On your head, on the floor, or on your lap? This is just a good question for us all to know. And since we're talking Bridgerton, I'd like to know whether people are in favor of linen or paper napkins. Which do you use? You do it the proper way, because you're not only keeping your napkin off the table, but you're also keeping your pants or dress clean when the napkin's on your lap. Looks like we had 14,888 of you. 99% of you got that right. Well done. I'm impressed. That was a solid start to our game. And guess what? Just for that, our next question is going to be worth 1 bonus SB. Let's keep it rolling with question number 2. Krispy Kreme is known for what food item? Candy bar, donut, or ice cream? Candy bar, donut, or ice cream? I remember my family was so stoked when Krispy Kreme came to the upper regions of the East Coast. We were so excited. When you see that hot now neon sign illuminated, you can bet that cars will flock there like moths to a flame to get a dozen fresh glazed donuts. That's right, 14,990 of you, 98% of you got that right, which I personally am thrilled about because I'm a huge Krispy Kreme fan. Well done, everyone. We're doing so well. Let's keep on going. Worth 1 bonus SB as well. Here it is, hot and fresh. It's question number 3. Which continent is home to the Amazon River? Africa, Asia, or South America? I told Hal this story earlier, but I was once working with a 12-year-old girl who thought when I was talking about the Amazon that I was referring to the store. She did not know there was a river. The Amazon may not be the longest river, but it's the largest by volume. Originating in Peru, it winds its way through 10 South American countries. Looks like 11,738 of you, 77% of you got that right. Okay, so the tougher question for us. We lost about a fifth of you, a little over that. But you know what? It's second chance week, so use one of those rejoins you've been stocking up all week and get on back in our game. Our next question's also going to be worth one bonus SB, believe it or not. It's question number 4. Which silent film star has a Taylor Swift song named after her? Mary Pickford, Clara Bow, or Mabel Normand? Which silent film star? This, of course, was one of our hint videos over on the Swagbucks official Instagram, @SwagbucksOfficial. Shout out. If you were one of the 900 trillion people who listened to the Tortured Poets Department the night it dropped, you heard the song titled Clara Bow. 11,924 of you, 81% of you got that right. Okay, so again, we lost about a fifth of you on that question, but like I said, I know you've got those rejoins that you've been stocking up for just such a time as this, so come on back in our game. We've got 1,900 people back in our game, and guess what? We'll keep going. Our next question just for you, worth one bonus SB. Here it is, question number 5. The name penguin comes from the Welsh for what? Gold bird, flat feet, or white head? And this is somewhat related to Bridgerton as well, funnily enough. That's a little teaser for you. Here's a fun fact to break out at parties. The term penguin originally referred to what is now known as the great auk. See, Bridgerton related. That bird's white head inspired the name. 3,445 of you, only 25% of you got that right. Okay, I think this is safe to say that was a brutal question. If I had a brutal question video, I would play it for you right now. That was a tough question. We lost 3/4 of you on that question. I know I've said this before, but I truly do not think we are just, every time I say this, it gets a little bit more. I haven't seen a question that hard in a while, but looks like we've got 6,500 people back in the game. Awesome. We love to see you using those rejoins. And now that we're back, let's do our next question worth one bonus SB. Here it is. It's question number 6. Power of the Force is a series of figures in which toy line? Centurions, Star Wars, or Smurfs? Power of the Force is a series of figures in which toy line? And to be honest with you, I never had one of these figures, and I'm wondering if I had a childhood. You know what I mean? After years of selling like gangbusters, the Power of the Force line, which packaged collectible coins with the figures, was a flop. Today, they're among the most valuable Star Wars toys. 7,890 of you, 80% of you got that right. Well done. We are back, everyone. Did a little better on that question. Still lost 20% of you, and you know what? If you're not using your rejoins, just stick around. We've got lots more fun trivia for you to learn and share at parties. Our next question's worth one bonus SB. Let's do it. Question number 7. Which Disney World restaurant was granted a Michelin star in 2024? Haleo, Chefs de France, or Victoria and Albert's? We're looking for a Disney World restaurant granted a Michelin star. Gotta be honest, I have not eaten at any of these, and now I feel like I'm really missing out. Sure, you can buy a wedge of watermelon or a submarine-sized pickle in a bag, but you can also head to the Grand Floridian for a world-class meal at the Michelin-starred Victoria and Albert's. 5,655 of you, only 67% of you got that right. Okay, so we lost a third of you. I think that maybe was a deep cut Disney question, so lost a third of you, but again, I mean, it's second chance week, so you got all those rejoins burning a hole in your pocket. Come on back in our game. We've got so many swag bucks yet to earn. In fact, our next question looks like we've got almost 400 rejoiners. Awesome. Our next question's worth one bonus SB. Here we go with question number 8. What was the first year the IRS allowed the e-filing of taxes? 1986, 1993, or 2004? The first year the IRS allowed the e-filing of taxes. This is another one of our hint videos for the day. Imagine a world where you couldn't e-file your taxes. We can never go back to that dark, dark time before 1986. 4,475 of you, 75% of you got that right. Wow, I'm very impressed. I think I think relatively we did really well on that question. We did lose a quarter of you, and I see we've got some rejoiners, which is incredible. We love the rejoiners. But pretty solidly done on that question, I would say. Our next question's worth 1 bonus SB. Let's do it, team. Question number 9. Which of the following movies did not star Ben Affleck and Matt Damon? Good Will Hunting, Air, or The Godfather Part 3? And of these 3, I don't know about you, but I personally have seen 2, which may or may not star Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. They struck gold with Good Will Hunting and have more recently started writing together again. First, they co-wrote The Last Duel, then they brought us Air. They never worked on any Godfather movies. 3,689 of you, 79% of you made it this far and are ready for our final question. Excuse me. I got too excited about that. All right. Now, there's no game on Monday due to Memorial Day, but we'll be back on Tuesday with a delicious game about fast food. Check that out. So join us Tuesday at 5 p.m. Pacific Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and shout down on the $1,000 grand prize. Look at that. Just looks like a delicious game. Quick reminder, too, there are 2 ways to get SB from Swagbucks Daily Trivia outside of our live games. One is through the Daily Trivia Challenge, the quick hostless version of our game that you can play on your schedule up to twice per day. Second is by clicking the More Ways to Earn button wherever you find it in the app. Both will get you SB towards your daily goal. And want another way to get SB? Try referring your friends and family to Swagbucks. When someone you invite signs up as your referral and earns 300 SB in their first 30 days on site, you get a $3 bonus. That's in addition to the 10% match you get from what they earn for life. Incredible. Make their lives better while adding to your own SB total. 10% match for life. That's incredible. But y'all, before you go ahead and refer just about everyone you know, let's finish out our game. I know the reason that we're all here. Question number 10 worth 1 bonus SB and our giant pot of proverbial swagbucks, literal swagbucks. Here it is, question number 10. John Mayer is known for playing what instrument? Guitar, harpsichord, or drums? I did think it was a little interesting that we had a Taylor Swift and John Mayer question in the same game. Curious. His singing voice is secondary to the singing voice of his instrument. He makes that guitar wail and emote whenever he plays it. 3,864 of you knew that answer and are splitting our grand prize. Congratulations to all of you who are splitting the grand prize today. Excuse me, I got a little too excited again. Let's check out some of those winners we've got. I'm Carolee, Christian Wallow 4, Lynn Swagger, Zoe McCooey, James Donaldson 1. Amazing. You're getting your prize in the form of points called SB, which you can redeem for PayPal cash or gift cards to Amazon, Starbucks, Target, and hundreds of other places. You've done it again. Thanks for playing today. Come back Tuesday for that fast food game. This has been Daily Trivia Live. Have a great evening, everybody.